Yo, hold up. For pretty much all of history, we've had this idea of how our solar system was born. But what if I told you the James Webb Space Telescope just dropped some images that are totally rewriting that story? We're talking 4.6 billion years ago, a massive chaotic explosion that somehow created our home. And now, we're finally seeing it unfold. This is gonna rock your world.
Yeah, forget what you've seen in old textbooks. This wasn't some chill, peaceful beginning, y'all. It was a total cosmic blowout, a violent, messy, and absolutely epic event. And understanding this chaos, well, it changes everything.
All right, so let's break it down. How'd this whole thing even kick off? Let's dive into the theory that scientists have been working with, which is now getting a serious upgrade thanks to some mind-blowing new evidence.
It all starts with something called the Nebular Hypothesis. Picture this, dude. A totally massive, swirling cloud of gas and dust just floating in space. Then, gravity, the universe's ultimate puppet master, starts doing its thing, pulling all that stuff inward. The middle gets super hot, super dense, and then, boom, it ignites and becomes our sun.
So what about all the leftovers? All that other gas and dust? It flattened out into this giant spinning record, a protoplanetary disk. And this is the cosmic nursery where planets are born. The totally wild part? JWST is literally watching this exact process happen right now, in other star systems light years away.
So it's a simple three-step recipe, man. The giant cloud collapses, the star in the middle lights up, and the rest of the stuff forms that all-important planet-making disk. That's the playbook for building a solar system.
And dude, JWST is giving us a front row seat to the action. Check this out. It's a baby star called EC53. The telescope saw it literally spitting out crystalline silicates. That's basically cosmic sand, the raw ingredient for rocky planets like Earth. And powerful stellar winds are just yeeting these crystals way out into the cold outer parts of the disk, setting the stage for icy comets to form. We're watching the ingredients get delivered for a whole new solar system.
Okay, so you've got the materials delivered, now it's time to build. And let me tell you, this is not a clean and tidy construction site. It's a full-on, system-wide demolition derby.
And in this cosmic construction zone, it's all about location, location, location. In the hot inner disk, close to the sun, only tough stuff like rock and metal could hang around. That's where you get Earth and Mars. But way out in the cheap seats, where it's freezing cold, ice could form, letting absolute beasts like Jupiter and Saturn grow massive by just gobbling up everything in sight.
So this begs a mega important question, right? How long does this cosmic construction site stay open for business? Because the clock is ticking for these planets to get built. And hold up, because JWST just dropped a bombshell. The answer is 10 to 20 million years. That is way, way longer than a lot of scientists thought. It's like the universe gave these planets a massive extension on their deadline to get built. Totally awesome. And the evidence just keeps pouring in. In a system called HOPS 315, Webb caught our first direct look at the very earliest stages of this process. And then there's LDN 1551, where it saw a disk from the side, revealing these insane jets and winds just blasting material away. This isn't gentle, y'all. It's dynamic and super powerful.
And get this, those violent outflows are the whole shebang. Remember that cosmic sand? These powerful winds are what fling that stuff, and crucially, water ice, out to where the comets form. Dude, without those outflows, you get no comets, no water delivered to Earth. We might not even exist. How wild is that? The violence is what made life possible here.
And that chaos wasn't just happening in some distant galaxy. Our own solar system story is written in violence. The planets we see today, they're basically the survivors of a brutal cosmic free-for-all. Just look at this rap sheet. A giant impact basically skinned Mercury, stripping its crust off. About 4.5 billion years ago, a Mars-sized object we call Theia just smashed into a young Earth, and all the debris from that collision created our moon. Later, Jupiter started wandering around, and its gravity triggered a massive asteroid storm that pelted the inner planets. Total, utter chaos. And yeah, Jupiter was the king of that chaos. This big dude wasn't just sitting still. Get this, Jupiter probably migrated inward, slinging asteroids around like a boss, completely rearranging the solar system. It was an agent of pure mayhem. So yeah, you can totally chuck that old idea of a peaceful, orderly formation right out the airlock. The new reality, thanks to JWST, is one of violent collisions, planets on the move, and just pure cosmic chaos. Our solar system isn't some pristine piece of art. It's a survivor, shaped by one disaster after another.
And that brings us right back to our hero, the James Webb Space Telescope. It's so much more than a telescope, y'all. It's a legit time machine. By staring at these baby star systems, it's acting as the ultimate witness to the exact same stuff that made our home.
And the discoveries are just getting started. JWST is finding tiny little dwarf stars that are somehow surviving insane radiation, giving us clues about how stuff in our own Kuiper belt might have formed. But the biggest mind-blower of all, it's showing us that our violent, chaotic origin story isn't weird. It's the norm. It's how the universe does business.
And that right there should rock your world. The story of our birth, this insane saga of collapsing clouds and cosmic smackdowns, it's not some unique miracle. It's the standard recipe, playing out in a gazillion other systems all across the galaxy. So I gotta ask y'all, what's the wildest part of our solar system's birth to you? Is it the sheer violence, or the fact that this creative chaos is happening everywhere, making new worlds as we speak? If y'all dug this cosmic ride, smash that subscribe button for the Web Watch, and hit the bell. More JWST shocks are coming your way. Drop a comment and let me know, what's the wildest part of our solar system's birth?